Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in tonight's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 11 of Palace's Spring 2022 collection. Well, I didn't think I'd be here for a week 11 of a spring 2022 season when it comes to Palace. And there's probably not a lot of you guys returning, because now that we had the big collaboration that was the Calvin Klein collaboration for week 10, unless you're after these last remaining pieces for week 11, I feel like everyone's forgotten that Palace is releasing this week. Everyone except for me, because, you know, I gotta cover it for you guys. But yes, we are getting an 11th week, basically the leftovers, which can be good, you know, it can be good. We can be left with some good pieces. Some of you guys were like, when's the GOAT stuff coming? It looks to be this week. Week 11 seems to be the GOAT week, and you'll see what I mean in a couple minutes time. Now, how we're going to cover the release details, the official images of all the pieces releasing, and my thoughts and opinions on week 11 is of course by using a Max Merch More Instagram post. We'll head on over there now and we'll start covering the release details for week 11. Here we are at the Instagram post that we're going to be using today, guys. If you want to check it out yourselves, comment on it, like it, whatever you need to do, it'll be linked down in that description section below. We'll quickly cover the release details for this week. So Palace's Spring 2022. It's meant to say week 11, but I guess I forgot about that part. This is the full expected colorway drop list. All items will be releasing this Friday, which if it's Wednesday the 13th, that means that April 15th will be the drop date for this. It'll be dropping in store and online, as alluded to here, 11 AM Eastern Standard Time for the US and 11 AM GMT time for the UK online store. Now, the estimated price list for all these pieces will be posted on Thursday, so if you'd like to know the pricing, head on over to Max Merch More on Thursday, and they will post the estimated prices for the pieces. Now, yeah, that's all there is really to cover for the drop list details, except for, sorry, of course, that Japan and China will be getting it the day later. They do not get it on Friday the 15th. They get it on Saturday the 16th. China via the WeChat store, Japan via in-store and online release as well. If you guys have any further questions about the drop, when it's happening, yada yada yada, comment section down below, let me know what your issues are. But now that we've covered all the release details, we've got to cover, I think, the 3 pages of items. Let's check out all the items and all the colors of all the items that we're going to be getting in week 11. Now, to kick it off, we've got a big one. We got a big piece releasing this week, which I thought was going to release a lot earlier on. What we have is the Palace Goats Varsity Jacket, coming in the 3 colors that it comes in. It comes in a black, comes in a burgundy, comes in a navy. Now, if you may or may not notice, look at the horns of the goat. Oh my god, it spells the Palace P. Who would have thought? It's got some some branding on the left arm there. Don't know about the front detailing. It comes in some nice colors. I like the detailing around the wrists, the waist area. It's a nice piece. I think my favorite would probably go, it's actually quite hard. All 3 colors are really solid and are cool in their own unique way. Maybe the navy? God, it's tough. I wouldn't be able to tell you which one my favorite is. It is a very solid piece. Moving on, we get the Tri EMB hoodie. Features London, Triferg, and a bunch of colors on it, coming in a couple of colors itself, coming in a navy, a yellow, a gray, a light blue, a white, and black. I think my favorite would either be the navy, the gray. The black one isn't hitting as much. Yeah, I'm gonna go navy or gray, probably my favorites out of that. Moving on, we get the Palace Goats hoodie, featuring some varsity style text. Kind of feels like you're part of the Palace University, or college as Americans call it. It's got Palace, Goats, and obviously that same graphic there. Fun little piece. Probably the navy or the black is my favorite, but it comes in a red, navy, gray, and black, and probably some other colors on the second page as well. And the last piece being showcased to us here is the multi-P flat lock crew neck. It's a crew neck, which features a Palace P or a very collegiate styled P all over the piece, done in a flat lock stitch embroidery there. It's nice. It's a little bit too hectic. I honestly would have just preferred a crew neck with one singular P in the middle. That would have been okay with me. But they're pushing a lot of P's all over this piece, and I think it's just a little bit too excessive for me. But I'm happy to say that the stitching is one color, and it kind of does keep it as neutral as possible as you can with P's being thrown all over this piece. It comes in a teal, a lilac, and probably some other colors on the second page there. Now on the first page, out of all the pieces that are releasing this week, out of my favorite, which one is my favorite? It's kind of unfair because putting a varsity jacket in here is going to make me go to the varsity jacket. Like, as awesome as this hoodie is and the Palace Goats hoodie, they've kind of done me dirty. They've forced my hand. I have to say it's the varsity jacket is my favorite piece from page 1, but I would say every piece is solid in this first page. The least solid is probably the last one here, but it's not even that bad. It's a very solid first page here. But I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the first page. Got 2 more to cover. Let's dive into the second page of week 11. And as I expected, there we go. We get a couple more multi-P flat lock crew necks. One coming in a blue, a grey, and a black with what looks like navy stitching or purple stitching. It looks more navy, but yeah, there we go. Now we get some matching shorts for it. I think the matching shorts are a little bit too excessive. It's not a look for me. I'll wear a crew neck, but the shorts not so much. We've then got the Goats football jersey in the blue. I like it. It looks very football jersey-like with the stripes on the arms. Comes in a black, a white, a blue. It's a solid piece. I really like the goat stuff here. I think my favorite would probably be maybe the white, the black. It's kind of hard. The goat stuff's really well done. It's really easy to wear, really versatile. And if you love that like sports wear, sports team look, these pieces really have you covered there. Moving further on down, we have the Palcatraz t-shirt, which says Palcatraz and has a bunch of barbed wire all over it. This looks really tacky to me in both colors. I'm like, ew, it's just not a good piece. And the last piece showcased on page 2, we have the Palace Goats 5-panel, which I know some of you guys were hitting me up in the comment section saying, when is this releasing? It is a piece I have to have this season. Well, there you go, fellas. It is releasing in week 11. And the colors are really nice on it as well. Even this burgundy one with the black brim, that's nice. And the yellow, like, solid. The Palace Goat stuff, solid, I gotta say. My favorite piece from page 2, probably the jersey. Probably the jersey, yeah. Either in the white or the black. The caps aren't bad. It's just that, yeah, I've got quite a few caps. And caps these days, I'm looking for like single colored ones or very basic ones. But yeah, would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on page 2, guys. Let's head on over now to the final page, page 3. Which, if week 11 is the leftovers, page 3 of week 11 is the leftovers of the leftovers. We don't have much being showcased on page 3. We have the Goats pin, which could be fun to just chuck on the hats or the varsity jacket or the hoodie. We've got the sport pin in the red and blue. And then we've got the Goats 5-panel in the black, which I think is the best color, just because it's single colored and it lets all the crazy graphics do the talking here with its color in those. And I like the Palace logo on the black brim with the black centerpiece here, and the Goats logo stands out really nice as well. But yeah, that is page 3 of week 11, guys. That is everything that is expected to drop. There might be a few other pieces, but this is the expected drop list. Yeah, it's a really solid week. I didn't think that they would be able to close a Palace season with just seasonal items as well as they would have if they just cut it at the Calvin Klein collaboration. But they've done a very, very good job here by what I'm going to say it's closing it off. I'd be very surprised if they did a week 12, but it's a really solid week. Awesome seasonal pieces here. I feel like there's a piece here for everyone, but maybe you feel differently. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on week 11, any of the pieces releasing in it, down in that comment section below. Well, that's everything to be covered about week 11, guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it down in that comment section below, but we covered the release details. It's dropping on the 15th, this Friday, or 16th if you live in Japan or China. We covered all the pieces that are expected to come out for this week's drop. It may not be the most accurate. There might be like 1 or 2 more extra pieces, but that is the most accurate details we have. And yeah, we covered my thoughts and opinions on it. It's a really solid week. It's a really, really good week. But I won't be picking up anything from it because I'm looking to buy a new earring, which will be proxied from Japan. I'm going to be showcasing to you guys how to proxy from Japan, so stay tuned for that. But I want to hear from you guys. If you are picking up something this week, what are you going to be picking up? I feel like it's the GOAT stuff. Is anyone getting something that isn't the GOAT stuff? I want to especially hear from you. If you're not getting something that's the GOAT stuff, let me know. If you are getting the GOAT stuff, please also let me know. But I know there's going to be a lot of you out there that are going for the GOAT stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. I could be wrong. Yeah, let me know what you're picking up, what color, size, etc. down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Palace weeks, seasons, collabs, you know what to do. You know what to do. I tell you what to do all the time, but you know what to do. You got to give me the 3 indicators I'm always asking for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator that you can give me is to subscribe to the channel. Now, we're trying to aim for a new subscriber milestone this month of 3,315 subs. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of April. That's everything I got to say about week 11, guys. I wish you all luck if you are going for something this week. I hope you managed to pick it up in the size and color that you are after. But until the next drop list video, until the next streetwear talk video, until the next Palace Skateboards video in general, I'll catch you later.